Welcome to the installation guide for Fishbone's rear trunk ARB compressor mount for Jeep's 2007 to 2017 JKU Unlimited Wrangler. Step 1. Remove the front two factory hardtop bolts located directly behind the rear driver's side seat. After removing the factory bolts, gently separate the hardtop from the tub using a flathead screwdriver or pry bar. Slide the ridge on the bottom of your vehicle mount in between the hardtop, making sure the screw holes align. Use a 13mm socket to screw in the included M8 hardware in the front factory bolt location behind your mount. The factory nuts may fall or move around while you're trying to install them. We recommend putting your finger underneath where you will be installing them to hold them in place. Step 2. Our part features a tension bracket that sits between your hardtop and compressor mount. This is to keep your compressor mount stable while on the road or trail. To install this, place the included adhesive foam on the bottom of your tension bracket. This will be the larger flat side that fits the M8 screw. The adhesive foam helps protect your hardtop's paint. Then, with a knife, poke a hole in the center hole and push your M8 screw into place. Screw it into place in the rear hole the factory bolt came from. Don't snug this bolt down yet. Step 3. Once you have your tension bracket in place, take one of the M6 button head screws, lock washers, and washers. Feed it through the tension bracket and topmost hole on your vehicle mount. Then, screw on your M6 washer and lock nut. Once the M8 and M6 screws are in place, but not tight, we can add tension to the plate. Move the tension bracket as far towards the window as you can and tighten the M8 screw with a 13mm socket. Using a 4mm Allen key and 10mm socket or wrench, apply pressure on the top of the mount towards the window. Tighten the M6 screw. You now have your mount tension to counteract the weight of your ARB compressor. Hold your ARB switch mount up to your vehicle mount with the bracket facing the hardtop. Insert the two remaining M6 button head screws in from behind and screw on the remaining lock nuts. Step 4. Flip your air compressor onto its front face. Take your compressor mount with the bent edges closest to the air filters and line the 8 larger and non-slotted holes up to the compressor. The ridges on each end should be facing upwards. Using a 10mm socket or wrench, screw in 8 of the included M6 screws, lock washers, and washers. Step 5. Slide your ARB air compressor onto the vehicle mount with the air filters facing upward. The bracket's ridges on your air compressor should be on the outside of the bracket. While holding the air compressor in place, take an M6 screw, lock washer, and washer. With your hardware, screw the M6 hardware into the welded nut on your vehicle mount bracket. Start with the top screws on both sides so you don't have to support the weight of the ARB compressor the whole time. Then, with a 10mm socket, tighten the 20mm M6 screws retaining your air compressor bracket. Finally, run your switch wires through the hole and attach them to the switch. Then, push the switch into place on top of your ARB switch mount. Then you're done!